Alright guys, we're back in action. This is going to be a continuation from the last stream. We had some technical difficulties, so we'll be restarting, or we had to restart. And now we're going to be basically picking up where we left off. We're very, very early on in the run, though, in Vanilla Chinar, so everything remains the same aside from the fact that we had to restart the stream. So anybody watching this in the future and you guys here now, I apologize. We'll have to get everything set back up, which will take us just a brief moment. Alright, I think we're back up and running. Let's see if this has fixed anything. And welcome back, guys. I do apologize again. Yeah, Jason, we do need 100 more to 9K. Hope that would be cool if we got it today. I don't think so. With the new video, maybe, but I don't think so. I had to restart stream because of some issues, but I think we're back up and running. Okay, it is getting daytime. Let's see if that fixed anything for us. Ow. Let's switch us back to the main screen now. Six, welcome in. We're seeing what the DayZ world has to offer us besides a bunch of lag. Um, just started a fresh run. Things are going good, man. Good to go, nice. And we just restarted stream 6. Just restarted, but we're still really early on. So when we first started stream, what's up, Knight? Welcome in, man. So when we first started stream, we were in Electro, and a guy was there. He was kind of geared. He had like a crossbow and a chest piece. He obviously been a few places. He had a gun with the scope and sported with the scope and some other stuff. So basically, that guy got knocked out by a freshie, and we took the guns, and then we lagged out, got knocked out by zombies, and were red health. So so then after that, we threw our stuff away and we spawned in Berezino, and we had to restart stream because of lag. So now we're here. There's a crossbow on that body, and it'd be nice to get it. I don't know if I'm really gunning for it or if I'm just just running around. I'm looking to meet somebody random. We did meet one guy, but he played on controllers, so I didn't. That seems bad, but I didn't want to play with him because he was on controller. It seemed like I would be. It seems like I would be helping him more than playing, which is okay if he was new. He wasn't new though. There's bodies down here. Actually, I like to be on 6. Hopefully. I don't know why I have so many bandages. Oh yeah, look at this. Right as it turns daytime now. Okay, great, we'll have that for tomorrow night. Or tonight. So many bodies. I think I'm gonna start a base internal on this life. Oh, look at this. There's a tent. There's a dead guy by the tent. This is perfect. I was just thinking about building a shelter, but we don't even have to. Tent right here. Could be a trap. Yeah, the East Coast does spawn so many fruit trees. You know, it's things in DayZ that you don't realize until somebody says something. You know what I mean? Like how the East Coast spawns so many fruit trees. You never really. I know that, but I just don't. I never paid attention to it. Still dealing with some lag. Jeez, man. It doesn't matter if we're streaming in 1440p or 1080p. Oh, this is so painful. So painful to deal with. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have to do something different. We can't we can't play that anymore. That sucks. Oh well. I do have a couple other things we can do though. Yeah. It is beyond my control. Yeah, hopefully the 4th was safe for everyone. We ended up doing some fireworks. A little bit of fireworks. We were able to get some decent fireworks for a pretty good price. And we did some fireworks with the kids. It was pretty fun. Um, they had a blast. One of my nieces is a baby. This was their first 4th of July, and she was happy. She didn't like all the smoke blowing in her face, but she was happy otherwise. I'm gonna hop onto another server. You guys can give me a second though. I have to do an account change real quick. Um, so yeah, that was fun. What did everybody do for the 4th? Of everyone that celebrates, I know there's some other holidays that are really close to the 4th. So I guess how were the holidays? I hate the holidays, but I do like the kids having a good time. Mm. You went down to the marina. Nice. Cookout with the family. Nice. Always good to chill with the family. If I could have like a homestead, not a homestead, like a big property. I used to dream about this. I used to talk to my dad about it too, like before my grandparents died and stuff. I was like, maybe we can get a big property and everybody have like like 70 acres or something. Everybody have their own part of the land. So where you used to have to take like a dirt bike or drive to other people's houses, but you are still on the same land. Um, that would be so cool. I want all of my family across all the states and everywhere in the world to live together. That would be sick. You really don't celebrate here in Australia. Your wife B Day is the third, so still celebrating nice. Very good. We're checking some other server options, guys. See what we have. Oh, this isn't too bad. I guess we'll do this. Man, it makes me sad though that I put the stream down to 1080p. I really, really, really want to do it all over again and go back to 1440p. Um, I guess we'll live with it for today. We'll live with it for today. The server wasn't high ping, but I'll just be honest with you, man. Every now and then I do play official, and the official servers today, like sometimes they're really bad, but that server was unplayable. It was unplayable. We were bound to get killed by cheaters too, from just because of the server I picked. We were gonna get killed by cheaters. Um, so I'm not happy that we had to restart the stream, but it's not the worst deal in the world, you know. All right, we're gonna start on this now. This server, um, this is Livonia, and this character started off. Let's see what dropped this. This character started off just last night. I think YouTube only allows 1080 anyway. This server started off, or this life started off yesterday. Started off in the spawn. I ran into a guy. I ran from Sitnik to Borek, ran on Borek, and then got on Livonia. I got an MP5 from Borek with a mag. Ran back to Sitnik to start looting. And a guy, fully geared guy with a plate carrier and all this stuff I have on, he ran into Sitnik and he tried to kill me in a green double. So he basically came with the a Saiga and tried to kill me. I ended up killing him, and I got his plate, which I ended up repairing. And then along the way, I got some stuff, and now we're down by Kanopki. Um, so that's where this life started off. And I'm sorry, guys, you didn't get to see the beginning of it, but this life is in a video. So I'll need to pull up my map for Livonia now, though. This life will be in a video really, really soon. Let me get the map up. I hear footsteps, but I think it's a zombie. Coachella with the $10 in super chat, guys. Show Coachella some love in the chat, please. Cool streams and the commentary. So got to show support for you. Nice. Thank you, man. You guys just being here is amazing, and supporting regardless is crazy. I don't know what the A is. This is a different currency, but nonetheless, man, I appreciate any donation. For you pulling that out of your pocket is amazing. You guys show him some love in the chat, please. Big W, yes, sir. All right, we're up. Map is up. Let's get to going. Looks like, you know what I think we should do? We should check for convoys. I think that's probably the best thing to do. If we go back up towards Geralto and then go out to the left and make a left again. Okay, bet. This might be useful for some crossbow raiding. We'll have to eat too, though. Let's check the market before we leave. Aussie, okay. I'll start. Yeah. I knew what it was. I didn't know what it was called though. I knew where it was from. Pipe wrench. Pretty sure. Go. Let's go. Okay. Pretty sure somebody has a base around here somewhere. It wouldn't be a bad idea to code raid somebody. I think that would be fun. I mean, not code raid, crossbow raid. I think a crossbow raid would be crazy. I think the thing that makes Livonia the hardest is that I was talking to some people about this. I think that not having water in the middle of the map on Livonia makes the map so difficult for new players because you get a good amount of water and you think you're good and you travel along and there's always those runs where you don't have chlorine tablets, or you don't have enough water, and there's nothing in the middle of the map for you. So like once you start to go to all the more traffic places in the middle of the map, you're just gonna be end up starving unless you find unless you get a bunch of kills. One more, we're done. The green hat? Uh-oh. I like the black one better though. Alright, let's check this convoy spawn. No convoy. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's go. I do hear some food and I might want to do some hunting. Clayton, welcome in. You can drink a few times. It depends on where you're drinking from. Um, if you don't, I don't know. I think you can drink. I think they said 40 times from empty stomach, and I think you get the stemble at 24 sips or 20 sips. So I would assume like 10 or 12. I wouldn't go past like I don't know, like eight. You know, 8 or 9. Once the zombie passes, we'll get out of this house. I think that zombie's stuck actually. Cotrell, Livonia is hard. Definitely lack of water in Spurs towns. Yeah, wolves and bears too for sure. This town is known for bears, and this town is also known for we need 308, man. This town is known for bears, and it's also known for having a bunch of fences. This town is not easy to navigate. You have to jump over fences everywhere in this town. Damn, we need food now. I have to go for the next animal we hear. If anybody knows about what Clayton's asking about drinking, feel free. 'Cause I don't know the exact number. I just know I always get away with like 4 or 5. I probably could put actually 6. I think I probably could push it further, but I kind of have this feeling in my gut, when it's time to stop drinking or eating. need to find a bit of 308 and how to do some. I need a knife as well. It, is that a VSD? Oh, and a can of bacon that I can't open. That's a zombie, okay. Man. I don't know if we should keep this or not. Let's go make a stash. Most definitely need to try to keep this. There's ammo on a house as well over here. Yeah, it's an insane find. I guess we're looking for a knife. Or we need a hatchet, a knife, a saw, something. We did see a saw actually. Grab it. If we happen to go back by the ammo for that gun, we'll grab it as well. So once I made a camp here in Kanapki on Adventures when Adventures was Livonia, and I walled off every single house, and I with 4 dows. Like I spent the time, I found all the 4 dows, and then I made a camp, and I invited people to the camp, like new players, and I taught them how to play the game and gave them a little house and let them stay in the house. I wish I had video of it. I also had the idea to do that with an apartment building as well. These will work for zombies, and I also do need that. Where did we see that song? That's what I mean about this town. I think I might have a base for us to raid. He's preaching hatred. He looks like he's part of the Taliban. There's some articles, especially on Keemsy. I think they're on every server. You can read them though. You can read them pretty in a lot of detail actually. Shane, what's up? Welcome in. Probably should. This thing is beautiful. I think these power lines lead us down to. So we'll just follow these power lines. Why are you not using the knife in the slot? Nice call. Didn't even know I had that. Jeez. That's the result of playing too many lives on too many different servers. Sometimes you just flat out forget. Fran, welcome. Good call, Clay. Thank you. Sometimes you just flat out forget. We already played an official server and it was really bad, really laggy. So we had to switch the servers that we were playing on to a different official server. I love this knife too. Sometimes this place is really good. I used to stash stuff right there under that little ramp. MP5 has saved my life already, and I'm kind of attached to it. I don't want to say that I won't put it down, but it would take a lot more than probably more. Get an AK, maybe I'll leave it. Gotta go enjoy. Nice, thank you. And that's thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for your support, Coach. Much love to you, man. Anybody that's just joining in, I know we've been doing 1440p streams for a while, but we were having some issues with another server we were playing on, and we had to switch it to 1080. That goes on the VSD. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but now we gotta go back. I think staying in the shadows affects how often you're spotted in DayZ. I think being in the broad sun with things reflecting, I think the lighting in DayZ makes it a little difficult to not be spotted. What condition? Just worn? The regular PSO 4x2. The 6x on the VSD is good. I like it a lot. I've only found it maybe twice. I'm hot. Why am I hot? Said it closes handsome, nice. Thank you. I love this. Down to the boots, man, the gloves, everything. The vest, the plate carrier could be black and the holster could be black. And maybe put the holster on a belt instead of on my chest. But otherwise, man, I love this. Hopefully nobody takes it from me. Let's go. Amazing. Jordan with the $10 in super chat. I tried to press my computer screen to like this. New dono then. Much appreciated. You guys showed Jordan some love for the $10 Canadian in super chat. Thank you, man. We only have a battery in the red dot, but oh no, we have a battery in this. Let's go. We have a VSD with a scope now. That's kind of crazy. We only had one round for the Tundra. 47 always got that good fit going. I try. Fashion over function always. Except for Sakal and the Mosque, I think you have to... Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I think you have to put function over fashion there. Most of the time. Okay, so the sun is... This has to be the west, right? So this is the west, so we're going west. I think we need to go this way south. I think we need to follow those power lines right there. If we want to hit the town we're going for. Righty always chooses fashion on the mosque. The mosque is a call. We have as much stamina as I'm willing to lose. Or we've lost as much stamina as I'm willing to lose. I can't lose any more stamina than what I have. What I've lost already. My brain isn't no good either. I have the same effect. At least I'm not like starting a sentence and not finishing it today. The other day was really bad. Should be zombies up here as well. White ghillie. What is this madness? There's a hood as well. Are you sewing kit? We'll have to kill the zombies for ammo for the VSD. You know how some games have ricochet chance? Big W Jordan, yes sir. You know how some games have a ricochet chance when you wear certain helmets? I think that DayZ should have that as well. It would be nice. We'll go hunt that animal as well. That hit didn't just... M16. We just had a mag a couple critical max for that ammo. We're finding some juicy stuff around here. Livonia is so easy to get geared up on. It's crazy. Not going for those other houses. We'll have to hunt this deer with a. We'll have to hunt this deer with a Glock. Here's some dropped loot. 308, man. I think that's 308. That's gonna suck if that's 308. It's 5.5. Okay. Hey, this is some dropped loot. Somebody had a saw on them this far south, so either they're gonna build a base or they're part of a base. And they're looting for materials. They found something good in here, though. So, we have to keep an eye out for that. Or maybe that spawned there. It could have spawned there. Derek, welcome in. Doing great over here, man. Hopefully you're doing good as well. I'm doing great at least. No complaining. It'd be so cool to see somebody hunting. Like, if I'm hunting a deer and then I just see it get shot and there's another hunter around and he goes for the kill. I've never had that happen. Somebody's done that to me. Hunting with a pistol isn't gonna be fun. Pistol, no sights. In the hunting grounds now. Why did that look so fuzzy up there with this gas? We just came from that area. We could fish as well. We don't have to hunt this thing. I have enough fishing gear on me. Let's cross right here. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm hot. Maybe taking that off will help. Let's see. Because this is making us really thirsty. Fixed it. Maybe when we run, we'll still be hot. I'll keep that thing in case it gets cold, though. I was gonna go in the water with it, but I had extra weight I don't want. The deer went silent. Still pretty far away. We don't have a good approach, so I'm gonna go right. Go uphill. Yeah, we have a much better approach now. We should be able to see him in just a second. Where's he at? Oh, there. We'll just take the small one. Because it's laying down. Oh my goodness, I hit it so many times. Got it. Thank goodness, man. I thought our food was going to get away. We was going to waste all that ammo. I did not want to be out here in the woods starving. We gotta leave this. No, we don't have to leave it. We just have to carry it. Let's go find a place to cook. We might just have a fire in the woods. This is west. We want to go south. If I don't see anything quickly, we'll just have a fire in the woods. You know what? Let's actually do this because we're not gonna have a lot to eat. This is gonna fill us up now, like get us back to full. What I want to do is, if I can find this kill, I want to cook down here in the woods. Which I think our kill was like right there. Okay. So I'm gonna cook in the woods over here. There's not a lot of good places. This will have to do. This is not good, but I have to do for now. Save our knife. I think our gloves are still good. Yeah, we know Jay's on. No worries. I'm gonna put one stick in here so this fire at least gets the temperature. And see if it will let us continue to cook after it goes out. After I cook this, I'm gonna go by and I don't think we're cooking it here. Too much in the tree. Disappointing. Okay. This one doesn't look too promising either. Two in a row, wow. Alright, let's just go to a house. I can't be bothered with this. Oh well. I'll give it one more shot. See how long it'll let us roast just off of that. Fire's gonna get cold really quickly. The tree is stopping it, right? I'm pretty sure. I think I'll cook and eat like 3 or 4. Maybe a little bit more. Then I'll go get some more and then we'll cook in the house later. So I know about a base. I don't know anything besides that there's just a base where we're gonna go. Um, and this base is pretty far inland, so Maradi, welcome in. Run's going good. We had to switch servers for the lag and poor DayZ servers. Thank you for the 5,000 super chat though. Every single stream, Maradi hasn't missed a stream. I think since I started streaming, or since he's been here. You guys show Maradi some love. But yeah, I don't know anything besides the fact that there is a base where we're going. And we may be able to do something at this base. We'll have to see though. We may have to do some shelter parkour. Who knows? A base this far inland, you know it's going to be secured where we can't get into the vault, but hopefully, really what I want is I want a car on this server. I really want a car. So maybe that base will have a compound with a car, or maybe it'll have a garage. We can go back and get that crossbow and make some boats. Maybe it'll take a while, but we can crossbow raid them. Use whatever we can't do with the crossbow. We might need epoxy, maybe. I think a crossbow would do 1.5 walls with no epoxy. So we have sharpening stone stash for the knife. We can most definitely crossbow raid a one gate. I'm not gonna do it more than one gate, but we can crossbow raid one gate. So if we find a car, maybe we'll do that. Time consuming, but I think it'll be worth it. It'll take the same amount of time or less time than it would take to go loot for all the items to raid. Nice variety. Yeah, that new video is out today, guys. If you haven't seen it, or if you care to see it. I've also been missing. I've been missing the code. I haven't played Sakal since they wiped the official servers, and I really miss it. I might go play some Sakal today. I think this is 4. We'll cook the 5th one, and then we'll eat this on the way over to pick up 5 more steaks. And then we'll cook whenever it's convenient for us, whenever we find a house. Oh, I did not know how exposed my backside was, because I cut I think a couple bushes down over here. The sun will be down in a second. I did find MVGs, but I wasn't able to wear them on this server in the beginning of this run. I found a massive stash. We might actually go check that stash out too. If we can't get into the dojo space, we'll run over to check out that stash that I found. See how it's going. Okay, there's 5. I think we can get away with it. But yeah, at the castle, there's a massive stash. It had MVGs. It had so much stuff. 3 crates in the improvised shelter. There's also a base there we can get into. So most likely we'll raid something today. Check my map while we're chilling here. I think here's the water. Here's the valley. West. So we just have to go south. South. Kind of away from the sun actually now. Stay in the valley. Dolnik is in a valley. So we'll check it out. Okay, that is enough for me. This way we won't have to cook again. For a long time. Even if it rains or even if the night comes and it's really cold, I think we'll be alright. Maybe an hour or two. A stick sound and a chewing sound try to overlap just now and it scared me. Sound like when you get shot, suppressed, or you don't hear where the shot came from and you die instantly. Push it. This last one. Head this way. Where's the sun at over there? Yeah. I feel like I can never pay attention as much as I can when I'm playing off stream than on stream. I feel like there's a lot more things I have to do. Okay, here's the town. Our navigating is getting a little bit better. Only in the daytime. At night I still get severely lost. don't want to get too close. The valley goes this way, and the town is here. I don't want to get too close. Look at that. Is that a church up on the hill? That building overlooks. Seems like it overlooks the whole side of this whole side of the map. That zombie is pretty far. This is the industrial just before the town. Now that zombie, that's within range for us, maybe. Military loot does spawn down there. I don't think we need any of it. We need a VSD mag. I also would like some tack goggles because the sun is killer. What is that? Is that just some? Is that nothing? Or is that the top of a white Ada? I don't think we'll be able to overwatch the town. I'm not very familiar with the Donik area. I know the map well enough, but I don't know the approach to the town to not spawn in the zombies and get a good overlook, so. That deer that close to us out of nowhere. Somebody scared it this way. Pretty sure the night times here are pretty bright. Has the little adjustment for the riser, but the cheek pad is here. I don't know what that's for. Maybe that's for a sling? Finger always on the trigger. It'd be cool if they made it where your finger wasn't always on the trigger. Okay, this is another small industrial area, I think, before the town. So I think we need to stay up here. Looks like if we approach from the opposite side, we would be better off. But it also looks like maybe we can stay really far away over here. Get an eye down in the town. From the looks of the mark, it looks like that it's gonna be like before the PD. So on our side, before the PD. Donik is split up into two sections, and it's not going to be in the gas section. It's going to be along the main road. Might be a piano house, I think. Comes the rain. We're maxed out on water. Let's go. That's great. Okay, now we just have to worry about our food. There's the beginning of town. We're way too close though. We're way too close. We're gonna spawn zombies, that's for sure. Let's see, dirt trail. That must have been the red trail. Cross. Down into the valley. If this valley has a pond, then I know. I don't think this is the valley I'm looking for though. Might actually be the red trail. Rudolph, you can keep your teeth. Yeah, I do agree with that. But I'm talking about what's this little. I know what the cheek pad is, but what is that little line? What is that? Is that what you're talking about? I still don't understand. Let's look for a trail marker. I think this is the red trail. I could be wrong. Here's the gas station. Fresh out of cooked food. Be okay though. It'll be okay for a little bit. Could have Mosin M on him. Check it. Yeah, it looks like it could be a where's this hunting stand at? Looks like it could be a sling. I have no idea where this hunting stand is at. Oh, I think I know now. So downhill should be the water, and then after that should be the base. Maybe. I don't know, man. We'll just go with the flow. See what we find. I don't really want to walk the main roads. Is that a dirt road next to a pave? Okay, I think we're still not there yet. I think we're getting close. Let's use some clues here. The gas station is where? See, there was the crates. Where is the gas station at? Because I don't think we were this far. Oh well. Let's do the go-to move and just follow the road until we find where we're at. Let's see, the sun is that way. That's west. I believe this is the east. The east. This is completely unfamiliar territory to me. Whenever I lived on Livonia, I always lived on the east side, the west side of the map, by the bunker at Timbark, Falana, Timbark. Always lived there. I never lived out on this side of the map. And this side of the map looks so nice. It literally looks like a different part of the game. A blaze with a scope and a bullet. Shame. Not a fan of triple carry. It'll probably rain again. I love this hunter gear because it only gets wet. It's so quick to wring out. Since it only gets wet, it doesn't get that heavy either. Means we can retain a lot of our stamina. Our gloves don't get wet either. Funny how my right hand is just holding the hat and the left hand is doing the ringing. How much do these weigh? About 1. There's a radio tower. The west. This is south then. Yeah, we ended up running. I used to do that all the time when I first started. Kind of irritating at this point. Getting lost. Any mission right now? We're trying to get to a town where there's a base, so we can see if the base can be exploited at all. Um, and then we're also going to, if they can be exploited, we're going to do something about it. If not, we're going to go to another base that I know about that most definitely can be exploited. I'm going to jump in. And that's all. That's all if we stay alive. We're healthy. We got food. We don't have any water left, but we were just full on water. Thought we were completely full. Another main road, a valley. A cool thing about Livonia is when you see these trees, all these fallen trees, on the map, they're still up. Like on the map, it still says that there's trees in all these areas. So this whole area doesn't show as a clearing. This chopped down area. So when they did the deforestation here, it was after they made the map. And I think that's part of the lore of the map. Should have grabbed it. Those mushrooms do good enough hydration, it can help us out. The hunting skin. I'll leave that one for now. I want to find out where I'm at really bad. You know what? What does vanilla mean? Vanilla means no mods, or very little mods, like only vanilla mods. So once you get into like code locks and what other mods is like really like sleeping bags and modified base building and all that stuff, then that's modded. It goes away from vanilla and goes to modded. I like this area. I like this area right here. I like this area a lot. Little like bit of terrain right here. Perfect camping spot. It's not the best, but it would be cool to camp here. But yeah, that's what vanilla means. One punch. Cool name, by the way. You can still be vanilla and have like infinite stamina and stuff like that. This server's like basically vanilla and things that they change a lot of the game, but they're still vanilla. So you have official, which is the official game, absolutely no mods at all. You have vanilla, which is kind of like official, but there's quality of life changes or whatever the server feels, and then there's modded. Then there's heavily modded, I think, if you want to go that far. Okay, we're in town now. After years of running, we made it. So weird because we were not that far from this town. We made it thanks to the sun. We also made it before dark. Imagine if you were allowed to just put random tombstones in random places. You just walk over a cemetery by accident on a trail. I want to go back and check this house once we're done. Okay, we're here. Let's see what we got. The base should be like right down here. There's no good spots to overlook, so we have to get close. So I just have to watch it for a second. Maybe across this tree line would probably be better, like across the valley. Probably be better actually to watch this place. Because right here we have to get super duper close. I don't like that. The deer got silent. The deer ran. The deer were right here and then they ran from something. A zombie could have scared them away because we made the zombies load in, but also we could have just missed a suppressed shot. Let me try and pinpoint where this base is on the map, so I don't have to do too much searching. What is that on the other side? What is that building right there? That looks like a shed, a regular shed. I'm gonna rely on my all green outfit to camouflage me in the thing. It worked pretty good. Man, I wish I knew how to say your name. What do you think about base building on vanilla? Would you like update to base building? Yeah, most definitely. I think I think the main thing I would like to see added on vanilla base building is when you place a fence kit. I think you should be able to place a fence kit and place it a custom distance from one post to the other. So when you place down a fence kit, I think you should place down the left side first or the right side, and then be able to move the other side to be a custom length. That way you can put them in doorways, and I think they would have to be a minimum of a player's width, so you can make doorways, and it would require a custom amount of resources. So if I made one that was half the size, I think that it would require half the resources, and the game should be able to know that. I think that would be the best case because then we can put gates in doorways and like wall off windows and stuff like that, and it won't look so janky. I hear something very faint, and it won't look so janky. And I think that's the main thing about base building on vanilla. It just looks so bad when you have to put a full gate for a single door. I don't like it at all. There's some other things like maybe a different kind of combination lock, maybe a $6, something that can't be cracked. I know cracking $4 has gotten really popular lately, especially using macros and cheats and stuff like that. But I think the main thing for me is the size of the gate. Like we only have one size gate, and I don't think that seems right. What do you guys think though? Like what other stuff do you think would fix vanilla base building without going too much into mods? Like I don't want like a calculator code lock sitting on top of a wooden wall. That doesn't seem right. But I think there's some other things. Maybe if you had like a generator or a battery hooked up, um, you can automate doors. I don't know. That's getting pretty far. I think in terms of realistic things that could happen, what I said was probably my best suggestion. Okay, coming into town, if the power lines have stopped, which it looked like they have. Okay, and we're on a dirt road. dirt road coming into town. This is just our first group of houses, so the base isn't even here. We have to go down one more set of houses. It's good that we watch this area though to make sure nobody's coming through. We can count that off. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. Okay, we have to go across a small valley to our left. Keep the town on our right. Excuse me, and then the base is going to be right at the bottom. Now, if we see a guy, we're most definitely we're probably going to be fighting like a full kit with a plate carrier and an AK or an M4. So we're gonna get outgunned unless we get the drop on people, and hopefully our suppressor and our MP5 will do the job. The one shot from the VSD, I can't really rely on that in a pinch. That's most definitely a situational shot. Another thing I think would be cool is more custom stashes. I think you should most definitely be able to make custom stashes. Like take a shovel and dig a base out and hide a stash under the roots at a few build anywhere an official would be amazing in my opinion, don't you think? Kat, I think that would be amazing, but I think people would abuse it really, really bad, and they would just spam a hope. Like cheaters would spam like 17 gates in a row in all the PDs. So I think not having build anywhere is a good thing. But I really do think you should be able to make stashes. Take hammers and stuff, pry up floorboards and houses, and then you have to have like 2 nails to put the floorboard back in place or something like that, you know? And you can have a stash with just a couple items. Okay, here's the valley. The base should be right over there somewhere. Might be in Fortress House. A base might be there. It looks like it's gonna be on the opposite side of the street from us, and it looks like it's from the valley. It looks like it's 1 post, 2 posts, 3 posts, 3 posts in. Yeah, fireplace boosting. There's a lot of things too. Yeah, you're right about that too. Fireplace boosting would be bad. So after we get through this valley, barricade windows, yeah. There's a lot of mods that work. Like there's a lot of good mods. I know DayZ Underground has like some mods for custom length doors and stuff. I really want to stay undetected here. So I'm gonna be playing like a rat. I'm sorry, guys. There are a lot of mods that just flat out work. And I think, I honestly, like, this sounds kind of cringy. I'm gonna check this house. I'm getting a lot of frame drops right now. I honestly trust the devs. As cringy as that sounds, I do trust our devs. I think that even though they haven't delivered for us with the cheating problem and they mess up a lot of things every time we get a new update, I think that when it comes to like adding things to official, eventually, maybe not in time, but eventually, I think we're gonna get stuff that we want, like really, really want. Let's go. It's also hard. This is why picking a modded server is really hard, like a community server, because if you add a mod, then you have to add another mod. And if you add another mod, you have to add another. And then once, like, it gets out of hand at some point, and it's just not tasteful anymore. And it's hard to have that perfect balance of mods where the game is just better, but it's not ruined in any way. Okay. There's the post in the valley. I said 1 post. 1 post, 2 posts. 2 posts right here. So the base should be right up here. Opposite side of the street from us is where we're looking. Right here. It's the green double with the mustache. That's where we're looking. I bet you that's where we're looking. Yep, that's the base. Okay, we're most definitely not getting into there. It looks like they have every wall properly walled off. Oh man, sucks. So what we can do now is we can probe loot a little bit and test the area and see if they've looted everything in the area. There's something flickering in that shed. I guess it was the angle. Um, we can probe loot and see if they've looted everything in the area, and if they have, they may be online. If there's loot down here like base building loot, I bet you they're not online. It's gonna suck. We'll watch it for a couple minutes and then we'll run down and check it out. As long as we don't get over the top base building, but they have already said that they don't want base building to become extreme. Yeah, over the top. I like that it's not over the top. I think putting a roof, um, so like in servers with Build Anywhere, you can place a watchtower and then you can rotate the next watchtower and place it down. And you can make like a makeshift roof on top, make like a 1x1 base. I think you should be able to do something like that in the woods that can't be jumped into. I think that would be cool. So for like solo players that just want to build a base in the woods, they can go out. They can go out and find a spot in the woods that's good and build them something that somebody can't. Somebody like me can't just come by and jump into. That means you'll have to rate it. And I know that it wouldn't be very fortified, but at least it's not completely free for people just to jump in and take what they want. I think that's one of my biggest problems with DayZ is that there's no like you have to build a watchtower 3 stories high to get a rooftop. Like why can't we have a rooftop on a single story or some way to prevent people from jumping in? Codelocks would be nice, but it would be hard to implement them in a survival setting. Like, where are you getting power from consistently to open and close that door? You know, like your generator's gonna run out of gas, your batteries are gonna go dead. Like, where are you gonna get? Like, you can hook a battery up, but then the battery goes dead and you're stuck outside your base. And then you can I guess you can put in a manual code. I wouldn't mind code locks if they implemented something like that with electricity. I think Rust does good, but it's just too over the top. But Rust you can run power and pipes and stuff like that. But I most definitely am not trying to go that far. I think a simple battery and a cable reel, um, or maybe you have to find like a battery tray and hook up 2 batteries or 3 batteries in a series, right? So a battery, the tray, the metal wire, and then a cable reel leading to your door, and you can supply multiple doors off of that. Then maybe a code lock will make a lot of sense. You can still put in manual codes if you have to, and then as backup, and then you just rely on keeping your batteries charged. Then battery chargers would be a lot more valuable. Batteries would be a lot more valuable. Maybe even if took like 2 or 3 9 volts in there, and then they ran out after a while. 9 volts wouldn't be bad at all. I really want the nighttime to fall so we can go down here. I'm kind of comfortable doing it now. I don't want to wait too long. And it didn't rain again, so we're pretty good. Just got our plate and our shoes, I think. I'm gonna go look at the other side of town while it's light. See what I see. And then we'll come back and investigate this base. So if we don't get in this base, I know another base, and it's kind of far, but we can make it today for sure. We'll go raid that other base. We can jump in. We'll need to find a hatchet before we go over there, and then we can jump in that other base. Get really bad frame drops. I think that base is juice. Did we meet any friendly people? No, we didn't. We didn't meet anybody, but we did find somebody's base. So we'll see what that's all about in a second. I'm gonna be really careful in this area. It's a really long run back to get this gear. We have to. Eventually, I want to play with King Alex. He does sniper videos for Arma now. He used to do sniper videos for DayZ, and I really want to pick his brain about sniping. I watched a lot of his videos, and I kind of understand the gist of what he's teaching, but um, he's just so lethal and so stealthy. I don't have the patience for it a lot of times, but Sway laying down is so much easier to control. Yo, Malo, welcome in, man. David, welcome in. You dislike build everywhere, but they could fix the building and uneven terrain. I think I like that too. If they can add build, like I call it build somewhere, Loco. Pablo, welcome in. Pablo the goat. I call it build somewhere, or some places, not everywhere. Most definitely should be able to pitch a 10 on a little bit of an uneven terrain or build a wall, a gate. Build anywhere kind of is too much. It most definitely gets abused a lot. Um, but if I had to choose between build anywhere or not, I probably would pick build anywhere. The only thing is official servers and the cheaters would get destroyed. David says, I think code locks are overcomplicated. I agree with that. For powering them as discussed, you should. A key would be nice. What are you overwatching? There's a base to our right. There's a base to our right, and so we're just checking out this other side of town before we go down to that base. I kind of want to probe loot this area and see if these guys are active. Try and guess if they're active right now or not. There's a small industrial here. Right here in this area. So I'm going to go down here. Why does this look so weird? Those trees look transparent. You see how you can see through the trees? That is broken. That is so broken. Maybe they could add a way of being able to see how base building blind kind of sucks. Yeah, but I think that loco is part of the learning process, you know? I think placing a gate and having it wrong and having to rebuild it is a hard lesson to learn, but I think it's most definitely part of learning the game, you know? I think this is silent. Yeah, this is silent. You only have to swap to put it up. So if these guys are online, if they're online and they're looking for to upgrade their base or base building stuff, there's an SKS right here. Okay, I don't think this place is looted just because of this right here. I don't think it's looted. I'm gonna go check that. I'm gonna check over here just to be sure. Then I'll go check that base out. Big group. It's pretty far inland, so yeah, I think it might be a big group, but I don't know how big. I think we're looking at least two people. At least. It could be 3 or 4 though. We'll see when we get to the base though. This place usually has good base building loot. Crossbow. They're asking us to crossbow raid something today. Okay, let's take this crossbow over. Maybe we'll get into something. Maybe we'll get into something. Just maybe. Let me put you guys on the main screen so you can see a little better at night. I don't know if the nights are light. I can't remember if the nights are lighter on this server. That should be a little better for you guys though. Okay, the base is gonna be on this side of the street. It looks like it's about to rain. What is that? Is that smoke? No, that's a cloud. Let's go over here and look at the front of the base. Try not to aggro anything. We don't have a sharpening stone, so it's gonna be hard to raid this base. You know what we could do though? We could get the base really, really weak, and then try and ruin all the sticks, get the base really weak, and then come back and bullet raid it. There's also an SK too. We can take that SK and the rest of this ammo and try and finish it off. It depends though. If they're one gate deep and we can tell, then we'll go in. I don't know if they're gonna be one gate deep though. I have lots of walls boarded off. It's in that mustache right there, I believe. Which one is it? Is it that green mustache? The front door is on the, must be on the right side from us now. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can see in any windows over here. Here comes that rain. People, they're actually making full electricity system. Like, never heard of these things. Yeah. Yeah, people are built different. Okay, so that swap made a sound. Leave our crossbow here. Fill this up while we have the chance as well. There's a window right here on the left, and it's not boarded up. Okay. So let's go to this fortress building and see if we can get an eye inside that base. More SKS ammo we might need. Yeah, we won't be able to see the base from here. Well. Yeah, that window's wide open. I don't want to do no jump until I get close and listen if they're inside. What was that sound? That was a zombie aggroing. Pretty sure that was a zombie aggroing. Oh, there's a car here. A whole Olga. Okay. We might be in business. Yeah. Why would they store it outside though? If they have, well, maybe they don't have enough. No traps under the car. Trunk is open. It's got a fence kit. 5 sheet metal. We can build. We can build something with that, actually. I need to find a hatchet. Door's shut. Okay, I'm gonna listen for a second. If I don't hear nobody inside, then I'm gonna open that door and see what's up. Because I did hear a zombie. I did hear a zombie aggro. I'm pretty sure. Free aggro. It's Eric. It's not very far at all. I think it's like 30 meters or so. It's once you get inside around 30 meters. I don't know exactly, so I'm just taking a guess from what I noticed. Once you get inside 30 meters, though, it starts to get a little brighter, and then when you get within like 20 meters to 15 meters, it gets really bright. But past 30 meters, it's a tiny speck on your screen. You can hardly see it. The same with torches and smoke. I mean, and fires and buildings and stuff. You have to get a lot closer than you used to. I don't hear anything. I'm gonna open this door. I don't want to get a cut. Just put the boots on. Okay, there's a lock right there. Okay, there's at least 2 gates to main, so we're not hacking nothing out. We can take a car though. We'll need all the parts. I've got the spark on me. So let's find a battery in the radiator and let's take a car. And then we'll drive to that other base and raid it. We still have to be very quiet because if they're not there, they could log in, and if they don't log in, they could be coming back from a run. So we still have to be very careful. We need a battery and a spark though, that's it. I mean a battery and a... battery in the radiator. What is that? Bayonet. Reed, welcome in. No notification on YouTube. You started again. Yeah, sorry, Vlad. We can do some testing on the chem lights, Eric. We can do it this stream before I get off. I'll try and remember. Somebody can remind me. We'll go into the other editor and we'll see how far away you can see the chem light. Got a hatchet. Okay, this will help us raid the other base. Unfortunate. We'll have to eat this food. This car is this car is gonna be huge. I said that at the beginning. I wanted to get a car. This one's gonna be free, basically free. There's a water pump right by it. Okay, Eric. We can leave that. We'll take food. Drink this water now too. Have you taken a look at camera smoothing setting yet? Actually, I did. I tried setting the. I tried looking up the thing and setting it to 0, but I can't see. If you can send me in Discord a path. I should have talked to you while we were playing. If you can send me a path in Discord that I need to use to find that setting. Sun's coming up and I don't like that. I'm really enjoying the cover at night. We might have to take one of these out or lock them up. There's an Olga wheel we do not need. There's an M4 mag in here. So they've been here recently enough. Come on, Grilly. Hope everybody's weekend was good. Yeah, my weekend was really good. Yeah, actually. Somebody's been here recently enough. Because that info mag is not supposed to be there. This side of the map looks so good. Please don't yell. I really want this car. I really, really want this car. We might get the we might get the car instead of raiding the other base, but it depends on how soon we get the car. If we get the car soon enough, like the parts for the car, then maybe we can go raid the base still, but probably we might not be able to raid the base today. But I'll do my best to do it on stream. Let's see if there's anything else over here. Yeah, I'm gonna get that car. I'm gonna try my best. What is this? VSS and a site they dropped. Yeah, somebody's been here. Somebody's been here recently. This is not a good situation now. It's about to be daytime. Hopefully the guy that's here hasn't Javik, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if it's Javik. Welcome in, guys. This is not good. And hopefully the people that are here, hopefully I didn't miss them and they didn't just go right up under my nose while we were overwatching. But this is bad. The sun's coming up. I really needed to do this whole mission at night. We'll still fight for it though. Dying out here is basically the end of the mission. I don't want that. Gas filter. AK loot. Where's our base at? Right there. That's our base. Oh, there's more bullets. I'll take them. I know they're tracers. I hate tracers. I'll take more shots at this point. Ah, man, that's not what we need. We can find it. I know we can. Damn it. What do we need epoxy for? I forget. Oh, the crossbow. We don't need that anymore. Tape for suppressor. We don't need that. Our gloves are in good condition. We'll need the tape soon. More tape. Okay, let me put you guys back on the main screen. The Ogadora hatchet. Somebody might be in that base. Yeah, somebody might be in that base. I heard something. Gotta be careful of this window right here. What I'm doing right now is actually so dangerous. But the good thing is, even though there's drop loot, the good thing is, they haven't looted everything. Everything's not wiped out, so we have a good chance. Cars can spawn car batteries. Box of nails. I'll actually take that. Eric with the 200 Norwegian. Thank you for the 200 in super chat, Eric. Much appreciated, man. Hopefully we don't get shot in the face. You guys show Eric some love. You do good work for the game. I'm gonna go back. Nice. Let me know how the runs go. W Eric. Thank you again for the super chat. Big W Eric, guys. Show Eric some love in the chat. We looted all of this. I think that's where we got the crossbow. Is that walled off? No. I know car parts and stuff can spawn inside piano, so we're gonna go in there and check. Cooking pot is not a bad thing to have, actually. We looted this one. I think we looted this one as well. Wow, look how long this. Oh, it's not that long. Okay. I also got to remember to look for traps. There's a saw. We can build. We have nails, hatchet, a saw. We have everything we can build. We can build a watchtower on the side of that base. What? Trying to knock is $20. You're rich. You're a rich guy. Yeah, I realized when I was looking up his donations, it was $20. It's love regardless, man. Anybody, even, you know, it's funny, Moradi, even putting in the information in there to send a donation is crazy. It is actually crazy. Just the fact that you put the information into something to send money to the channel is crazy in itself. It doesn't even matter how much it is. Just going through that process, it blows me away. That people would do that to support the channel. Lots of love, man. I should say that you guys do that for the channel. We don't have a wire, but we don't need it. Come on, lady. What's the deal? Good gloves. Come on, DayZ. Give me a break. Wire. A plastic. Whoa. You know, it'll be so funny to raid this base. I think it would be so funny to raid this base. Because we didn't even come here to raid it. I kind of figured we weren't going to be able to raid it. A plastic, though, is nuts. If we find a detonator, we might blow something up. We might crossbow the first wall and blow up the second wall. We can bury with that, but we don't need it right now. Right in the face. Didn't check that truck. Got nothing though. I don't. We'll check this anyway. I'm desperate. Support the great gamers. I hope it comes back to you one day, Eric. I really does. I hope that one day I'm in a position to do a bunch of cool stuff for the community. Aside from just making videos and stuff. I don't think we're getting nothing here. I think we could have jumped off of there somewhere. Oh my goodness, the movement is crazy. Oh man, sheet metal. Wait. Okay. with these planks right here, we most definitely are in the game. We know where a saw is at too. We are in the game. I really think we could build a watch. I know we can build a watchtower now. Wire. We don't even need pliers. We don't need pliers or wire. We can literally build a base right now. We can build a watchtower. Another plastic? Oh my goodness. These plastics can do some damage for us. Open up, please. Sledgehammer. Come on. Yeah, the plastic is nuts. He jumped over the wrong way. Stupid Zambi. We're cutting through this town like butter, but we're not finding what we need because we haven't had to kill a single zombie. We've only aggroed like 3. Come on, right in. Thank you. Oh, that guy scared me right there. Oh man, I'm starting to lose hope. I know we haven't looted a lot yet, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope. Whoa. What? I didn't know this stuff spawns here. That's insane. There's a grenade launcher right there. This base has got to be loaded. Yeah. Okay. finish all those cars on the street. I don't think we looted this right here. Oh man, water bottle, freaking lockpick. Come on, DayZ. Give me something to work with, man. I need one of the car parts to have any hope. I'm checking this. Sometimes this spawns stuff in here. Please, DayZ, just show me a sign. DayZ, this game wants me to raid that base. It wants me to build a watchtower outside and raid that base. There's even a kit to build in the car. The car has all the tires. Blue cycling. Another box of nails. Yeah, this game is chalked. It wants me to build. I don't want to build, man. I don't really want to build. I'm thinking, should we keep the SK ammo to run that SK on the base? Stars are aligning, man. Not the stars that I want to see aligned, but they are aligning. I couldn't jump it. Ooh, almost got me. Right there. Yeah, I am getting slightly lazy here with being sneaky and looking out for players. Too relaxed, I should say. Not really lazy, just relaxed. Too plastic, man. We don't have a lot more to loot here. There's some like stuff out the way, like out in the fields, like around like these areas, but I didn't want to go that far. Vlad, the donation button is in the description. You have to you can either donate with super chat like most of the guys do, or you can go into to donate through Streamlabs. And you just go to the description and click the link, and it'll take you to Streamlabs, and you can donate there. When you guys donate that way, I get 100% of the profit. Excuse me. Man, no luck, no luck. No luck. We might. It's dry. Can you make up your mind, lady? It's really dry over here now. I'm not killing those zombies. I haven't killed them any yet. I don't want to start now. What I do want to do is I want to look in this map real quick and see where I gotta go. Marathi is the rich. Marathi. I don't know if Marathi's rich. I don't know if he's rich or poor. I don't know. But Marathi is the goat. Okay, if we go to the edge of town, follow the power lines to the left, there's something to loot. And then there's a separate little industrial area that I think we looted already. And there's nothing else to loot around here, guys. We can go back to Kanopki and loot, which might be not a bad idea. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. We didn't leave nothing here. Muradi's just a hard-working man. Yeah, I know that much. Another Humvee. Place is rich. Okay, let's go. I can't believe we didn't get nothing. Need to use that now. Okay, let's go this way. I think Super Chat gets, you get a percentage. Yeah, I think you get, what I've heard is you get 30% from Super Chat, but I feel like it's less. I don't know. I just don't get paid that much from the YouTube side. I think combined with ads and Super Chat, it's pretty low. Nonetheless, though, it's still much appreciated. It's way more than anything that I could do on my own. You guys are great. Is that the house I'm looking at? I think so. No. There's two. Okay, there's at the end of these power lines. There's another set. Catching, we're not gonna say exactly what server it is. We're not even gonna say if it's official or if it's vanilla. But this is, I mean, if it's official or not. But this is vanilla Livonia. So just about as official as official as you can get. That's all we do on this channel. So if you're ever wondering, most likely it's almost always vanilla. The best I can do. Now in videos and stuff, I will share after the videos are done and everything. Once we're not at risk of getting compromised, I will share the servers. I always do. Jacob, is Livonia? Yes, this is Livonia. Add what to my videos, Jason? Man, we got loaded from that place, but not exactly what I wanted. I did get 2 plastics though. Should have got that blood test kit too. Oh, the link. Link to the server? Oh, donation link. I don't know. I try to add all the links. I really want this car. Like, all I can think about is driving that car right now. There's a little bit of stuff up here we can loot. Now we'll go back to Kanopsky and we'll try and oh, hopefully there's nobody here. Oh, he's gonna hit me. No, he didn't. I raided a base here before. They had a garage here. There's a road that leads right there, and we used to come down. We used to drive cars down from that road, come over here, blow their base out, and come back. They had all of this built up. How can we be so unlucky today? We find all the radiators that we need. Let's go back to Konopki and see if we can get lucky there. I'm so determined to get this car running. I faced a cheater over here too. We need this if we're gonna build a watchtower. More sheet metal. There's so much sheet metal. This guy looks like a Muppet. Okay. That one should be okay. Get out of here. No, it does it damage the gun? I don't know about that one. One thing I will say, in like over 7K hours, I've never seen a gun go damaged from or ruined from striking with the butt of the gun. And you know all those clips you see on YouTube of everybody, they just like melee spam people. They'll melee spam people. Let's cook this food. It's about that time. But you know how you see people melee spamming? That never ruins guns. So I've never seen it. I could be wrong though. The only way to tell if it does ruin the gun would be to be able to see the actual health of the items, which I can do in a server. I don't know exactly how to do it yet, but I might try that on my private server. It's a good question. I know that stealth killing zombies does mess up your knife, so I don't know if that that means anything in what we're talking about, but I know for sure stealth killing zombies can ruin your knife, damage and ruin your knife. There's no way. What the heck is that tree right here? I want to see if we cook this with just the bark. When you hit a zombie, okay. Zesty Povo released a song about struggling to find a car battery. We have to hear this song. Gotta hear this song. $400 kg plastic explosive. So I imagine this is what they use to I would imagine this is what they use to like when they're doing mining or when they're blowing out tunnels and stuff. I would imagine that's what this came from. Like this is the real world application for this. It's got a little that looks questionable. Seems the same. Pristine. 2 pristine plastics. It's crazy. I wonder if this is cooking or not. Looks like, yeah, it's still cooking. We'll be alright. Should have put one more in there before. I know it's cooking because it's smoking, I think. But I don't hear it. Maybe we should have did 2 bark. Oh, it is cooking. Let's go. Okay, that was only 1 bark. We didn't add any more bark while it was lit. So one bark will cook. Will still cook the food. It's been a while, but it's still funny. Don't skip them cars. I very often find detonators in them. Okay, good to know. Did we skip cars back in back where we just came from? That's so good to know that this cooks. Just 1 bark is all it takes. Let's actually make. Actually, no, let's not do that now. I was gonna make a watchtower kit, but I think we'll be okay. We skip cars. Hopefully we didn't. Humvees and Dolnik, M79, 60 mags, Village on the Hill, nades, claymores, Dolnik rocks. Wow. A detonator would be amazing right now. I got worried because I saw that zombie. Oh, that house over there too. We didn't check. That guy's pretty far. Cowboy hat. A bear, which. Alright, Kanopki it is. Check that. Kinda disappointed, but I'm not like discouraged. I'm not discouraged, I'm disappointed. Because when we don't need a radiator, we'll find like 2 or 3 radiators in one town way too close together and a battery. And then now we need one. The car is just sitting there right by the well. It's so free. So free. Alright. If we follow this tree line, it leads us almost straight to Kanopki. That's the deer stand. We gotta go this way a little bit though. This fat was like this full when we start cooking it. Across this valley, we're looking at power lines. Might be a little bit more to the right. Yeah, we gotta cross this valley going basically this way, I believe. Yeah, I am kind of bummed out, but but I haven't lost hope, but I'm kind of bummed out. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I wonder though. I wonder how long the fire stays warm, stays hot. Cause I guess you have to just get it hot. Cause you know, fire goes from like cold to warm to hot to blistering, like scalding or blistering or something like that. So I wonder how long. I wonder how long the fire stays hot once you use a bark. Cause I bet you it cooks as long as it's hot. Seemed like it took a little longer, but I bet you it does cook as long as it's hot. There's that deer stand. We don't need it right now. I think we're okay. Damage suppressor. We could use a gun cleaning kit. I wish you could hold your gun up like single hand items in front of your face. I think it's 10 minutes. Okay, that's crazy then. Because I see people and I play with people. I was playing with people just recently, and they always put so much wood in the fire. Like they put 3 sticks in there when they don't need a heat buff. I'm like, you can cook with 1 stick, but now pretty sure I'm gonna start just cooking with with 1 piece of bark. I bet you there's a drawback, and they might have to change something eventually, but I'm most definitely using that. I feel like this is taking me back. Iron sights, maybe I'm wrong. Check this place down here. I always forget this hunting camp is here. I don't really need. I could use Mosin ammo, but not really. They're just chambering. So I don't think I'm gonna loot this place. I don't really need anything here, but I do need to check these cars. Check this shed. Blaze. 3 tarp. I like how that little arch thing. I've seen these in real life. I think those are cool. We actually need to go this way across the water from that place. Yeah, Kanopka in no time. Vladimir with the 500 RSD. I always forget. It's Serbian money. I always forget what it's called. I apologize, but thank you for the 500. I think that translates to $5 USD. Much appreciated. You guys show Vlad some love in the chat. Vladimir says, one day it will matter. Big love to DayZ, Maradi, Newcastle, Jay, Century, and of course 47, many others. You're such a community. God bless you all. What a super chat. What a super chat, man. Vladimir, you're here as well, too. You're here as well, and you're making it count. All those long nights sitting up drinking in the chat. RSD is 500, yeah. Yeah, I think I knew the calculation was about $5. I just can't remember what it's called. Another rich guy in the chat. You guys are rich for different reasons though. W Vlad for sure. Make sure we're still on track. We can go to Kanopki and we can check on that stash. We're smart enough to fill up our water as well. Pretty sure this is Red Trail. Oh no. Oh, we drank that water. Okay. See if the shamag makes us hot. Yeah, let's check how large our beard got. Not that much. I've only been alive on this character since yesterday. Character's come a long way. And much thanks to that freshie killer that showed up, tried to kill me making that fire. And we need new leather kit for our boots too. Boots are pretty bad. They're getting pretty bad. We'll go from the other side of town. We'll start on that side of town, and we'll get water while we're here as well. Hopefully the car parts we need. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a bust. I will get that car. If it's not on stream today, I will get that car. As long as it remains outside that base. Seems like a poor decision to leave that car outside the base. I would put the car in a garage and lockpick it. Or you know, like, I don't know. Maybe they ran out of resources. Who knows? It might be a solo as well. Small things lead to great stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. Persistence and integrity, I think, is the biggest thing. Persistence and integrity. And honestly, in today's society, I think persistence is way more important than integrity, sadly. By a long shot. Okay, stash is still here. What do we have to contribute? We have enough 5.56. If we go back, we have enough SK stuff to raid. We saw a mag. We saw VSS down there, so we can take this. We also saw we have a mag, and we saw a box of ammo for that. We could really raid that base today. It's 2 gates though. It'd be hard. If I'm being greedy, I would go try and do it today. But if not, if I'm really being smart, I would actually save my resources, build up a little bit, you know, do some stashing, and come back. Might take this hatchet with me though, just in case. I will pick it up on the way out, actually. Oh, we needed this too to raid. This is good. Really. There's enough sheet metal there where we probably wouldn't even have to use any planks. I think parts can spawn in this house too. It's not common, but Ooh, it's always a good thing to have. It's so hard to remember once you've played this long and nothing's happened. It's hard to remember to keep your head up and look for players. It really is. It's been so quiet and everything, but you know those are the times where people show up. Oh, man, how did I forget to shut that? I didn't forget. I thought I did it. Okay. That's not good. I'm sorry, guys. I know looting for car parts is probably extremely boring. Maybe parts can spawn here. It'd be funny if this was a gate and I never knew it. Looks like it is a gate. We are running low on time, guys. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get that car. I don't promise, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, I think we're gonna be out of luck here. Usually, when you say things in DayZ, the opposite happens. But I've been saying that we're not gonna find this car part for a long time. Having a teammate that likes to loot, that loots around, so underrated. Not even just for this situation, just in general. Having somebody that doesn't mind looting. Some people just enjoy it. They're addicted to it, to looting. I think looting is addicting, finding cool stuff. In a way. We'll take it and put it in that tundra. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll give it one more town. We'll go to Geralto as well. If we don't find it here, we'll go to Geralto as well. Because I am so determined to get that car. If we don't find it in Geralto, we're going to be forced to call it quits. For now. I think we should stay on the street side, though. The backyards have too many fences here. Ooh, a tan hat. That would probably look really nice. It does look really nice. Too bright, though. Loot cycling. But who's loot cycling here? We've been around a lot of places, unless it's the guys from that base that we just visited. Oh, the same leather kit we used before. That's funny. Oh man, full circle. Eric, you have a looter. Oh, you looted for hours. Yeah, DayZ. For sure. I've looted for weeks. I've looted for a week for a spark plug one time. I didn't have nobody help me, but I looted for a week for a video, for a spark plug, for a car. And came back after a week and my base was raided. I was so sad. And NBC boost for 2 days. On the third day I logged in. Then right in front of you, yeah. The thing about like so NBC loot, yeah, it's all hard to find. Like none of it's easy, but at least with NBC loot. No, we don't need that. Oh, we will need this actually. At least with NBC loot, you can go to 100% places to find it. Like fire stations and medical buildings and hospitals. You are a pain. Oh my goodness. Go in there, please. Right in there. Right there. That's really good. I think I'll just take one for now. At least we don't have to worry about that getting ruined when we get this car. I know parts can spawn in piano right there. They can spawn up here as well. No luck though. Okay, we got like two more buildings here. Jesus, man, it's so hard to find this stuff. Toronto's pretty big too. I'm really over time right now, but I'm gonna push it a little further. You know what I just realized? Heavy breathing. His logo is this. It looks like this. I know there was nothing up here. Oh well. Okay, let's go. Let's go now to Dorado. How much time do we have? It's really close. We might have to be done midway through Dorado. It's gonna rain too. All right, let's go. What else do we have? A lock. We got a base right here. Like we can build a base. The lock has to go on the ground, which means it might despawn. Riffy was so bad. Spent looting. Yeah, Eric. Eric, were you there when we looted Riffy? When we looted everything up and went to Riffy? It was really bad for us too. I think they know. I think they know Riffy's gonna be. I think they know that people are gonna exploit Riffy, and so they just stopped it. Let's put it into it. Let's go check for the convoy first, and we'll go to. I'm gonna stash this in a different bush because it's just too bright. There's wolves. Wolves are always over here, though. Wolves and bears. I get attacked by bears and wolves in Kanopsky so much. Go down the road. Should I have to fire? Or else we'll have to hunt. Right, if you let me know what server you're on, I'm gonna do Pavlovo really, really soon. Actually, I've already got the full gas and I'm close to Pavlovo. I don't mind waiting. Maybe if I know we play vanilla servers, if we're on a similar server, maybe we can run it. Cause I'm ready to go. That's like on my list of things to do like really soon. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. I really want to do another boosting raid. There's a bear too. I want to do another boosting raid where we jump across apartments. I haven't done that in a long time. I've only done it twice. And I'm setting myself up to do that. Hopefully after the recent like server wipe on vanilla and official, There's some people building in like Viceovo or right by in the spawn with the apartments. So we can jump, and it doesn't have to be a jumping grade, but that would be cool. There's no stone unturned here. This car's so bad. I've been saying it for 2 days. Given to so many nerves. I'm gonna build a mansion in DayZ. We need pliers. The only thing we need. Maybe we can build a base. We need pliers though. We'll only need pliers for the gate though. I'm planning on building a watchtower base in the woods. Says we've been live for 3 hours. I forgot we restarted. I'm kind of disappointed. So in reality, we've been live for 4 hours. Going on 5 hours. Okay, here's the town. The rain is letting up. I'm gonna ring this out now because we're so cold. If you change the W, it says Nimrod. Blank. Hey Ellie, working that DayZ editor and camera. Nice. That's cool. You recognize it. You can only get as much as wet now, I think, in this jacket. Going back to the video, but leaving a like. Nice. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping in. That's pretty cool. I will be honest, that video, because of the restriction of the internet, it took me 12 hours to get the video uploaded. I had to cut the, intro short. And I didn't really want a longer intro, but I wanted a better intro. I feel like that intro didn't flow right. Eric, thanks for stopping in as always, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the support. Have a great rest of your day, man. Really hope we find it too. Starting off great with a steady. Oh, it stayed damp. Leave it in there. I don't know if the sprinkling would make it wet or not. All these are open. And we didn't overwatch this town before we came in, so. There's loot. What I need to pay attention to is this church, because that's gonna gonna be what kills us if somebody's camping inside town. Loot cycling. The loot cyclers are out today. Oh man. Oh man. Hey Ellie, do you get the proceeds from super chatting? Yes, I do get the proceeds. It comes in as a percentage, but I do get them. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's 70%. There's also there's also a donate link through Streamlabs in the description to the video or to this live, and from that I get 100% of the donation. Did this right. Excuse me. Let's see how much time we have. We'll give it like 30 minutes, and then almost definitely we'll have to call it. If we find one item in 30 minutes, I'll be happy. We can find them both, I know. It's just taking too long. We found maybe like 50 or more sheet metal. You can come too if you want. Yeah, you come on. It's a party. Get some more stamina back a little bit. Ow, that was not nice. So tired of dealing with zombies. Hammer, crossbow, blah, blah, blah. Jeez. My feelings are hurt right now. By the time I find this car, by the time I find the stuff I need, they're gonna build a garage around the car. Did we miss a shed over here? I think we did. Church is closed. Maybe we didn't. I like this town too. I think I like these things because they're new, but I really do like this town, like how open it is and how over there it's closed down. Or like there's not a lot of visibility. There's shit in there. This is frustrating. That car had an extra tire, so I'm not gonna pick up that repair kit. Oh, man, this is exhausting. I feel like NPC. I feel like NPC keeps saying things like, "Oh, we're gonna find the car parts eventually." Maybe if we keep looking, we'll find the car parts. Gotta find the car parts soon. Car parts have gotta be around here. Get out of here. Always late when you're live. Nice to catch you again. Love the videos. Keep it up. Nice, Jonesy. Thank you. Jonesy, I know. Sad day. It's a good day. We found a bunch of stuff. We actually found enough to build our own base. We could build a watchtower around their door and raid them. Stay in there and raid them. Yeah, I'm not looting all this. I can't be asked. Tired, boss. I think they just go right over that. I think we only got hit by, in this life, in this character, I think we only got hit by one zombie today. That's a record for sure. Blank donated $13. Thank you for the donation, Blank. W Blank in chat, guys. Oh, he did come through. You base building. I'm trying to John Z, I'm trying to build a car up we found at somebody's base, but we just can't find the two parts we need. Guys, show Blank some love in the chat. He donated straight to us. $13.37. Cool content. Thank you, man. W Blank. Yeah, we just need Johnsy. We just need a radiator and a battery. And there's a free car with 5 tires right by somebody's base. I wanted to boost in the base or raid it, but I couldn't figure out um, a way to get in. There is no way to get in, really. There's a window, but I don't think you can pass through that window. This knife is not supposed to be here. That knife is from a military spawn somewhere. We also found a lot of, found an M4 mag, found some drop guns and scopes and stuff. And in you go. So she's good. Now you have to come in the house. Oh, he was fast. He almost got me. He almost got me. Yeah, we're about done. We're gonna wrap this up. DayZ's just not giving us what we want today. We literally found everything to build a base besides pliers and cannot find a single radiator or battery. And on any other day where we don't need this stuff, we'll find 4. We'll find 4 radiators. These are good. I haven't had these all life. I say all my life, all life. This is not what I want. Gunter stole this morning by code raiders. No, man. Did they code raid $3 or 4? If they code raided $4, I really feel sorry for you, bro. And if all you could find was $3, I still feel sorry for you, but I feel worse if they code raided $4. No, she's gonna hit me. No, she's not. Yes, she is. No, she's not. Might just start whacking zombies. I'm tired of it. Tired, boss. You kind of scared me. Quick. Found radiators in here before, but it's not likely. I think I found radiators in here before because people dropped them though for crossbows or whatever. I don't know. Oh, you can get up here. Hold on. You can get up here pretty high. I think I will need more stamina. Pretty sure you can go like really high on these. Yeah. I'm not wasting time. I think I have a screenshot. Tomato King Mello took a screenshot of me on one of these. I think I got up to one of those ones. BC hood. No. Okay, there's 3 hits for the day. Oh no, Fordell. Johnzy, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. That's so popular now. I'm telling you. Fordell rating is 4-hour code rating is way too popular now. Alright, Mel, we already have a saw. We don't need that. Ooh, that was lag. I don't count that one. You can't do that no more? Oh my goodness. Now that's patched. Is there a hole in the fence right there? Fuck. Jeez, just give me my bag. Oh well. Six. I'm gonna retitle this stream to DayZ is torture. Oh, radiator. Let's go. All right. We're lagging. We're lagging really bad. No, we're in the shed. All right. Okay, let's put this on. Almost. So close. Okay, we can eat that. We can eat all of that. And this can go here. Okay, that's good. Just a battery. We still have 20 minutes to go from when I said 30 minutes. We have our radiator. We just need the battery. Now the next shed we see is gonna have a battery in it. Get some stamina back too. We gotta remember to read Blank's donation at the end of the chat when we read our super chats from all the donators today. So close. Dude, we're so close. What I have to remember is when I find this battery, not to just run there and be so happy to get the car that I just run down there and the guys are there in the town. And they kill me at their base. Looted that. Looted all that. Did we? Yeah, those are the police garages. Looted those. No. Okay. Oh man, we'll have to end it there, guys. I can't. It's gonna take the server so long to restart, and then we'll only have like 8 minutes when we spawn back in from the time I have to go. So we're gonna end it there, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. We'll go ahead and close this out. As always, we try to rate new people every day, or every time we have a chance to rate, we try to rate somebody new. So if you guys know anybody that's live right now, um, and you want to raid them, or you want to see us support them in the future, go ahead and throw their name or their channel down there. We'll try and do that. Looks like Zesty Povo is live right now. If we raid him, we'll ask him about that song. Um, DayZ live. Let's see who we have to rate. Um, building a trap base in the new free Rust. Okay, that's fresh spawns. Um, BWAT99 is doing DayZ Vanilla PvP with Doc and E. So it's a 3-man vanilla PvP from BWAT. Next is next a person. Sweetest kill is live. Team bed PvP fun. Surviving DayZ's Livonia. So this is hey Barnby's on Livonia, but I don't think we can raid him. Let's ask him. Hello, hope the stream. Okay, we asked. Um, I don't think they're gonna reply fast enough for today. Hopefully he adds it for tomorrow, maybe, or for the next stream. Cryptic episode 900. Still searching for Daisy Salvation. Blah blah. Daisy Underground. Okay, let's do. Hmm, It's hard. The one I want to raid, I don't have permissions to raid him. Livonia Adventures.
See that guy standing?
Okay, we'll do BWAT 99. All right. So we're going over to rate BWAD. I don't know how to say his name. BWADD 99. We'll be rating him. It looks like he's doing vanilla PvP as a trio. Before we get off, we're gonna read our supporters. I thank you guys. Every single stream, you guys are coming through with some donations. We got Coach. I'm saying this name wrong. Coralita. I say Cotra. It's Coralita. Wow. Coralita with the $10 in super chat. We got Jordan, so Newcastle's events with another $10 Canadian super chat. Maradi with the $5 every single stream. Maradi. We got Eric with the 200 Norwegian in super chat. And then Vladimir with the $5 USD. It's RSD 500. It's $5 USD in super chat. And then we have Blank with the 1337 in super chat. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully this can come back to you or go somewhere supportive in the future. Um, however we decide to give back to the community in whatever way, hopefully it comes back to you. For right now, it's helping me a little bit make more content and stay here longer. So I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go over to BWAD's chat and hang out with anybody that goes over there. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out as always. You guys are the best. We're waiting for you next stream, Vladimir. I will see you guys in the next one. That's all from me. And I'm gonna get that car. I will get that car. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.